We away, away, ayano. We ayano. We ayano. We away, away, ayano. We ayano. We ayano. This is a song to the California grizzly bear. We away, ayano. We ayano. All right, folks, I'm back with some more Tim Talks, and I want to open up with a song, okay, just to kind of get us all here. So here we go. Here we go. And right now, Julie is making this incredible bear sculpture from wood from the land and from the ocean. It's a sculpture honoring the California grizzly bear, which the last one died off in 1922 near Fresno, California. They were the most amazing animals, somewhere around 2,000 pounds. They lived all through California. They were unique subspecies, and they were wiped out by the gold miners mostly, and there were plenty of others to take responsibility too. And it's one of the great losses, you know. And as I sing this song, it's to her grizzly sculpture, which is to honor the bear, and hopefully in the song you'll feel the energy of the bear. And I've often had visions that extinct animals, and there are many that have become extinct at the hands of humans. It's a weight we have to carry. I've often felt strongly that they're just on another level of existence, another space and time, waiting for their time, their day when they can come back. And I have great faith that we humans will get it together and allow the world to be a place where all things can live their lives. All things can live their lives. So this is to the bear. We away, away, ayano. We ayano. We ayano. 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 One more time. We away, away, ayano. We ayano. We ayano. To all the animals that have passed unnecessarily at the hands of humans, I hope you are waiting for us at another level of existence. And I will work hard, as I hope everyone who listens to these Tim Talks will, to create a space on this earth for all living beings to live safely their lives. Because remember, folks, we have one basic thing in common with all living things on this earth. We're all trying to live our lives on this earth. And this earth, our mother, gives us all that we need to live. So often, the best way for humans to deal with it is just to get out of the way and let things be. But we also have the incredible gift And I'll name this Tim Talk Bringing Back the Endangered Species, or the species that have passed away. They're either endangered and close to dying off, or have passed away, creating and bringing back space for them to live. And I want you to know it's one of the great gifts we have. I mean, if I think back to my childhood and some of the things that truly inspired me on this area, I read a book called Silent Spring, and I'm sure I've talked about it before. And it was about DDT and this poison. It was written by a woman named Rachel Carson, one of my heroes, an earth caretaker, a true earth caretaker. And one of the things the book was about, in fact, really the purpose of the book was to expose the use of DDT being sprayed on plants and then washing off with the rains into the waterways, and then birds and animals getting them. And at the time when the book came out, we were about to lose the brown pelican, the many birds of prey, but in particular the bald eagle and the peregrine falcon. And their eggshells would get so weak they'd sit on them and they'd break. I know I've talked about this before, but this is a different thought here now. And that is, what can we do to make the world good for all living beings as earth caretakers? And what can we do to remedy the damage we've already done, where some birds have been lost, or some animals have been lost, some insects have been lost, some plants have been lost. Right now, the environmental groups from around the world have come together and they've done a study, and it's been said that 1 million species of animals here in 2020 are on the verge of going extinct due to the hands of human beings. That is not a weight we want to carry. We want to reverse that and say that all those animals, they may have had some close calls, but they can find a way to live on this planet like we do. We can do it. We can do it for every single one. We just have to find that place inside, the will, that strength within us, that purpose, life's purpose, to do the right thing. It's something that could bring us together. Along with fighting global warming, it all goes together. Humanity can come together. We're so divided now. We're so screwed up in that way. But it doesn't take much, and we could come together for a higher purpose. And fighting for our earth and these animals could be it. Now, flashing back to those animals I just mentioned, DDT was banned. And it was banned by Richard Nixon, a Republican president at the time. And, he had his troubles, as we all know. But he did that good thing. He did that good thing, and it's held till today. And we were able to bring those birds back. We were able to bring them back through the help of science and caretaking. And they're now healthy, and the brown pelican's been taken off the Endangered Species Act, an amazing thing humans created, the Endangered Species Act, something to feel really good about. The peregrine falcon, I think, may have also been taken off, and the bald eagle. If not, they're certainly been moved to what's called the threatened part of the Endangered Species Act, which means they're now fairly safe. I've often thought, can you imagine a world without animals and wildlife? I mean, just imagine if you didn't hear birds singing every day. Imagine if you went to the ocean and you didn't hear the gulls and the pelicans. We take it for granted, but it would be so empty. It would be such a loss. So I can say that the good news is we have the skill and the ability to do it. But where do we dig down deep and find the willingness, the purpose? Where do we find that? Where does that live within us? What does it take? Here we are every day. We've got to feed ourselves. We've got to deal. We've just gone through 2020, probably one of the worst years in human history. Not only have we had the COVID, but we've had that disease called Donald Trump and a complete war on nature. Very little happening in the process to help it remain healthy. We're facing global warming. We've had fires as catastrophes as a result of global warming throughout California and the West, and all kinds of other weather patterns like hurricanes and floods and ice storms throughout the country and the entire planet. And that's just scratching the surface on 2020. It's time for a change. Let's move into 2021 and let's start getting a grip on it, folks. We're going to get a cure for this disease. We're going to get a shot. We're going to get it done. And let's go back to the work of caring for our planet, of doing what's right. Caring for our planet, doing what's right. Life's purpose. Now, I want to end this talk with that part, and I want to move in a moment to life's purpose.